Hello! That's all I can say! Except for welcome! To turn up the volume. There we go. Hooray, now you can understand what is on my screen. Yeah. So, let's do Spyro again. I hate Sonic, dude. I hate him a lot. See, I don't want your crap quality one. Plus, that's kind of like the sub-to-sub technique, you know? So anyway, in the world of dragons, you might want to listen.
Okay, rolling.
Oh, it's been peaceful here in the 5 worlds, or is it 6, for a dragon's age. We now have 12,000 treasure, or is it 14,000?
What about this Ganasty Gnorc character? Now, I understand he's found a magic spell to turn gems into warriors for his cause.
I'll take that question. Nasty Gnorc is a simple creature.
Simple?
He has been contained in a remote world and is no threat to the Dragon Kingdom. No threat! Besides, he is ugly. There does it!
I'm surprised that live.
Like I've got some things to do.
Sorry. I'm surprised that live television feed is like that quick, and then he can just zap them. So anyway, it begins. Will never end. When I'm finished with you, that's a paradox.
Thank you for releasing me, Spyro. Free 10 dragons in the artisan world. Then find the balloonist. He'll transport you to the next world.
What about Nasty Nork? I'm going after him.
Find dragons first. That's all I can tell you.
I'm not very good at remembering lines. I was just doing Voxer and I kept saying, what was it? I kept going hooked into this deceiver. Instead of saying new consequence machine. I kept saying that, it was weird. Right. Into an endless fever, need more and more.
Where's Nasty Nork? I'll torch him.
Keep your horns on, Spyro! You have much to learn first. Do you know what the dragonfly following you is doing? His name is Sparks, and he's helping and protecting you. Keep an eye on him and see what I mean.
So, if you didn't watch it last time, I'll say it again. Basically, there's 80 dragons in the game. You collect the 80 dragons, and you can... Basically, yeah, it's a collectible. It is a collectible. Each level has a certain number of dragons. So this one, I think it's 3, 4. Press select and you got that screen. You can also see how many gems are in the level. So yeah, that's the tough part, trying to find all the gems. As I've said before, you can open this cave without actually knowing. Yeah, you do not have. You find out how to open this cave, but you can still open it. So I will do the cave anyways. It's basically the flight level. So yeah, I'm not gonna delay time with that. I'm also gonna see if I can actually do parts now. I like parts. It's running away. Now as you can see, there's these chests. If it looks metal, you're gonna have to use a charge attack with the square button. Your breath is the circle button, and after Enter the Dragonfly, I think it was, they just reversed it round for some odd reason. Seriously. Why on earth do they reverse it? Because technically you'd be more likely to do jumping while charging. Rather than jumping while flaming. So, yeah. Fault of the PlayStation and fault of Universal. It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. Universal like made video games, which is weird. Oh yes. Now this is the boss stage. They force you not to do it until you've actually, you know, gone to a stage. And he's gonna like say something. August the dog.
Cool. Flash, do that again.
The artisan's boss is through a portal in the dragon mouth. But you are not yet ready, Spyro. First you must complete one of the other artisan lands.
Thank you. I'm actually recording this at the time that only Toy Story Part 12 has been uploaded, but I have recorded all of those parts, just to tell you. So yeah, this is the second game on my agenda list. Oh, by the way, enemies will respawn. And these guys are actually really scared. They respawn when you die or when you come back to a level. Like, yeah, if you go through a level, it's not like the Spyro 2 technique. Sorry, not Spyro 2. It's not like the Toy Story 2 technique where they disappear off screen and then when you come back, they're back. Nope, it's not like that. It's just like, you know, when you kill them, they're gone until, you know, they respawn or something. And yeah, even so, Spyro 2, which you might know, it didn't. Enemies don't drop gems; they drop like the spirit thing or something. And yeah, the enemies still survive the same way.
Hey, Spyro, press the jump button twice to glide. And don't be afraid.
Afraid? Of what?
Falling from high mountain peaks, plummeting into prehistoric glaciers.
Oh, that.
So like the Toy Story 2 re-LP, I have to use the term re now. I like that. I will list how many dragons and gems I've got. They're called treasure in this game. They're called gems and everything else. You know, for the first game of the series, you have to leave a big impression, and this game really did. And then its sequels just started making it, like, suck. Seriously, Spyro has never been like this, ever. I mean, like, you know, Enter Dragonfly tried to do it, no, it did Spyro 2 wise. Like, Spyro 2 wasn't bad, it was just not as good. For the reason that it didn't actually keep the formula the same. It had the spirit token stuff. Or just spirits. It had backtracking though. And by backtracking, limitations. Temporary limitations where you can't do this stuff. It's like, I can't really say Zelda because that's just way too short-lived. But it's like a Crash Bandicoot where you got like some secrets you can't go into until you've actually beaten this boss and unlocked something. Then you have to go back. Then you have to go back and get that and stuff. Yeah. Like Spyro 2 had that with its skills, and there weren't that many skills, so who cares? So yeah. Stone Hill. If you're wondering, save game is basically when you save a dragon, you can stand on its point. That's kind of like a checkpoint, so if you die, you'll return back from there, or the last one you stood on. If you wait on it for like, I don't know, 3 seconds or something, you'll be able to, you'll be able to, go into the menu so you can see what, you can replay the dragon's, speech stuff. And, you can also, save the game there. I don't think you return that though, and I'm not sure. Destruction is my one weakness. Or strength. I don't know.
When you free a dragon or step on one of their platforms, you're saving your progress. That could be useful if you run into trouble. Not that you ever run into trouble, Spyro.
Yeah. So yeah, this is gonna be a rather quick / slow re-LP. I don't know, I've got 5 of the 16 dragons already. And what, are we up to 9.5 minutes? Yeah, pretty good. I'm also gonna try and do this part-wise, so I will divide these into parts rather than recording entire sittings. I'll rescue him later. So when I reach 11 minutes, I'll try to stop it. And you will know that, well, you might not know that, but practically now, you'll realize that there are exits.
After you've freed all the dragons, pass through this fancy vortex thingamajigger. It'll take you back to the artisan home. But first, let me tell you a story.
No thanks. See ya.
6 dragons and... Oop. Actually, no, you just gotta really stop on it. Oh well. So yeah, there is a fancy vortex thingamajigger. It's a jigger. Jiggy, jiggy, jiggy. I like the word jiggy. You got jig as in the dance, you got, you know. Thing with the Toy Story 2 LP is that my last sitting was 45 minutes long, which is annoying because YouTube only has an 11-minute length of video, so like I had extra time, so I had to divide into 9 minutes. Okay, well I'll have to stop it. I'll see you guys next part where we'll start dancing around.